all right, on the Sports Network. Such a time as this. I woke up this morning, it's August 1st.
Yep.
Just like that. And what does that mean? I mean, football's in the mist. Football's in the distance.
Tennis is on TV.
Yeah, but I'm talking about football. It's here. Sorry. It'll be here before we know it. We got, what, 4 more Saturdays we have football. Eventually, they start football the Thursday before we play in August.
Which that really means September.
Well, they actually have some football in August.
They do. But it's the end of August.
We're down here bi-weekly, every first and third Saturday of the month. We come into the Hall of Fame Sports Bar and Grill in Wade Hampton with the 531 Wade Hampton
Boulevard.
As you're coming into downtown Greenville, this is the ultimate spot. I actually Googled the top sports bars in South Carolina, and this was number one.
It is. They have 34 TVs down here. They need to, everywhere you look, they have everything. Today is kind of a random selection because they're actually showing football practice.
Yeah.
There's nothing a whole lot going on. They got some tennis on right now, got some golf on.
I mean, you can watch 5 or 6 different things at one time.
But it is a neat place. They do have a lot going on here. It's kind of a place like Cheers. Everybody knows your name.
Yeah. All right, before we get started, let's mention some of the sponsors, including the Hall of Fame Sports Bar and Grill. Southern Weaving Food Hall came on board. Food Hall, which is in Easley. It used to be Southern Weaving, which was a textile plant. You know, of course, textile businesses went out of businesses back in the late 90s because of foreign competition. A lot of these they've turned into like apartment complex, condos, restaurants, bars, and grills. So if you walk in there, you haven't been out there yet, have you?
No, I have not.
If you walk in there and you got like a burger place, a pizza place, ice cream place.
I know where it is.
Couple bars.
Exactly where it is.
So you got everything enclosed in, and you walk out and you got the umbrellas and tables, and it sits up on kind of like a deck, and you go down and you got like stadium seats to go around like that. It's like a little mini football field. And they got a big stage up there, the big screen TV. We're going to be up on the big screen TV. Not only doing a live show, but doing a watch party, watch the LSU game. We're going to go live about 5:30. We're through about 6:30. Game starts at 7:30. Perfect. I plan on just staying there and watching it. So, we're going to be doing that out there. Also want to give a big shout out to Three Friends Bar and Grill. Jim. You know, Jim had that one in Piedmont. Mm-hmm. And a couple years ago, he started this one over in Taylor's. And he's on for the second year. Vapor Nation with Brad. Can't pronounce his last name. They're on for the 5th year in a row. Diamonds Gold in
5 years and you can't pronounce his last name. I'm just going to say that's pretty
you
bad.
Pronounce it.
I have to look it up.
I looked at the spell. It's EQ. Sorry, Brad. Brad E.
Brad E's good enough.
Well, Eric C. I don't know. You know, Eric, Business of Liberty. Another thing, we're going to be going down to Charleston. First time ever, we're traveling down to Charleston to do the Charleston Southern versus South Carolina State game. With Businesses for Liberty at I Bleed Orange and Ultimate Sports Network.
Yeah, that's good.
So bye week we'll be out of town. Hardest working man in sports. We don't take a break even though it's bye week. Aquati. Did we pronounce that right? And Diamonds Gold indirectly be back for the 5th year. We'll have the cheerleader with the pom-poms there this year.
Yes.
Hopefully she doesn't fall down.
Or if she does, you'll see it here first.
That had to be the funniest thing that ever happened when we were doing this. I just lost it. I'm real serious. I'm getting into the sports talk, and she just Jim just kind of pushed her. She fell over.
And by the way, they do great work. I had them resize my ring.
Oh yeah,
and they do phenomenally good work.
They've got
you can't even tell it was redone.
How many years in a row have they got the best upstate drill? I mean, there's so many. It's in the double digits. So
did you say that?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Oh, it's in the double digits. Anyways, they're all back on board. We have an opening for the Charleston Southern game. Charleston Southern game. Yeah. Georgia Southern game. Again, Charleston Southern. Georgia Southern game.
Thinking about
we're doing the Charleston Southern game on bye week. Georgia Southern game will be it's a 7:30 game. It'll be the first home game at Death Valley this year. 7:30, so we got plenty of time to do a couple shows. And then of course we'll be going down to Charleston to do the Charleston Southern. I got that right. Georgia Southern, Charleston Southern. 6 Southern teams, two different states. So anyways, we're 34 days, 7 hours, 38 minutes, and 12.3 seconds to football. Spot the damn ball. Let's go. I feel it, man. We've been the long dog days of summer. We're just kind of sitting around and covering other stuff. But I'm excited when football finally starts.
Well, I mean, it's bad when you look on TV and right now they're showing football practice.
Yeah, well, they're
on TV.
Training camp, actually.
Yeah, they show. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Tennessee Titans. They've been going up.
You know,
they've been showing like they were just over in Carolina. They're up in Charlotte. So yeah, the NFL will be kicking off the week after that.
Oh yeah, Absolutely.
So
And will Dallas win the Super Bowl?
the Cowboys.
I'm going to go on the record now.
See that out there? Breaking news.
I'm going to go on the record and say no.
Here's my prediction. I think Dallas is going to win the NCAA National League Championship. I think they'll go to the championship game. I don't think they'll get the Super Bowl. I think this is the year that the curse is finally broken for the Bills Mafia. Buffalo Bills.
Bills might.
Yeah.
Bills might.
There was a 30-30 where Peyton Manning went up and met with Josh Allen, and they got all the curses from in the beginning because they got his curses. They put it in a box. They threw it off into the Niagara River to break the Buffalo Bills curse. Kind of like that goat thing with the Chicago Cubs.
Or Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
Boston, yeah.
You know, there's no, as far as like NFL teams, there's no more passionate fan base than the Buffalo Bills. And
I'd like to say the Clemson fans are.
Well, I'm talking about NFL.
But that's just
So, I mean, they got Bills Mafia down here at Eastside Bar and Grill, which I'm thinking about doing a weekly show just for the Bills Mafia for them and Angie. But if you don't know, they're moving into their new stadium. They built this nice, state-of-the-art stadium, Buffalo Bills, out of that old stadium, going into the new stadium the first time. If you've ever watched them in their pregame show and they're tailgating, they like to jump off the truck or off the car onto the folding table.
Oh, yeah.
So in the stadium, only Buffalo Bills will do this. If you walk in the entrance, there's like a folding folding table that you walk underneath.
Yep.
You go in the stadium. You see that?
Yep.
That's so cool.
It is cool.
So it's a tradition of the Buffalo Bills. They actually got the folding table as the entrance going into the stadium. So I think that's pretty cool. You got Meyer. I mean, you see groups around. I mean, you got Wake and Bake does Bills Mafia. Eastside Bar and Grill does Bills Mafia.
A lot of people do.
So yeah, we're just finished up beef in the World Cup. First time ever covering that. That was interesting. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I was pulling for Argentina, Spain. I mean, just like Dad said.
Well, that was a heck of a game.
Spain.
That was a heck of a game.
The crazy thing is Spain,
and it finished up 2-1.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much.
No, it's 1-0.
1-0.
Spain only gave up one goal the whole World Cup. One freaking goal.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So you go back to offenses wins games. A great offense wins games. Great defense wins championship. There you go. Spain only allowed one goal the whole World Cup.
Oh, Spain was incredible.
And you see, I mean, you watched the game. You saw the goaltender for Argentina. He blocked like 16 kicks.
Oh, he was lights out.
I mean, they got one.
Completely lights out.
Finally hit when they got the head button. They scored that winning. If they would have gone over to sudden death, I think Argentina would have won. There were 2 minutes. Because it was still 0-0.
That's what if, though. That's a lot. There's a lot there. You might be right, but still, a 1-0 game is an amazing game.
Yeah, the question is Messi going to retire like that? Or is he going to try to come back and get him over?
I think he's going to take the head coach position.
Well, he is the GOAT. I learned a lot about him. And
And USA played ranked number 16. That was phenomenal for them. That was, or they were in the top 16. I don't know what the rank was exactly, but they were in there.
Yeah.
So that was outstanding for them.
We'll give a shout out to Flexo for the graphics here. We're actually on the main screen here in the Hall of Fame. They're advertising sports TV. They got the USN on there. So we are actually having the I Bleed Orange USN annual party and dinner here August 25th, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So tell everybody about that. We'll be giving away some prizes. Come down and get you some free food, and let's kick off the year. We always do it about 2 weeks or a week before football season starts. So it's getting close.
Come on down.
Come on down. We'll probably stream live a little bit like we did last year. So evidently Sports Arena is no longer in business. I don't know what happened.
I have no idea.
I thought they had really good pizza, but as far as in Major League Baseball, Braves are playing a little bit better. They went through a kind of a down. It started off better than any team.
Right.
They kind of, right before the All-Star break, had a little slump, and they're back playing good again. They're up 6 or 7 games. Braves are behind the Cubs are behind the Brewers like 5 games. Our Brewers are always the Cubs' Achilles heel. Best team in baseball as far as the record goes are the Dodgers.
Yes.
Dodgers are by far won more games than anybody. So we got baseball be winding down. They're getting World Series with playoffs, and in October you have favorite time of the year, October, and then you got football going, and then if you get into November, you got Clemson basketball starting.
Yes, you do.
I've been listening to the Roar a lot lately, and they're talking about Clemson basketball has got probably the best team they've ever had.
That's
Mickey Pyler and them are saying that.
That's hard to believe.
Well,
I'm not arguing, because one thing I will say is he does a good job.
Oh, he does a great job
with the NIL. He does a good job with the portal. He really does.
You got a couple guys back from last year, but the guy that got hurt last year, the White Wellington,
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he told his ACL, he's gonna be back.
Yes.
Yeah, he was our best player last year. So he got hurt right before we went into the ACC tournament. But anyway, so maybe we'll do. I mean, we make an NCAA tournament and we blow it in the first
We
round.
did, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
But hey, we made it.
So, so what else we got going on?
Not a whole lot.
I mean, I know we're not supposed to talk just about Clemson. We'll talk a little bit about Clemson. We are a little biased, if you can't tell, even though this is on the Sports Network. But starting off the season, you know, Ohio State ranked number 1, Georgia ranked number 5. We got Oregon in there 3 or 4. Texas is 2. Notre Dame's 4. Oregon, I think, 3, and Texas is 2. To round out the top 5
in that range. But
the Indiana,
I don't worry about the preseason polls. They don't mean a lot to me.
Well, I'll tell you, the great thing is we're disrespected. We're not ranked in the top
absolutely.
20. We're like number 24. The worse the least respect they give us, the better we play. And I think that's good.
I agree.
I do not want to come in ranked 4th in the nation and do like we did last year. Last year was just a horrendous year, in my opinion. We had
Last year was rough.
Everybody's trying to figure it out what happened, and we're talking about on the podcast Tuesday night. What was going on with Clemson? It wasn't a lack of talent.
Was it coaching? Ultimately, yes, it was.
It was coaching, and
But-
it was
but-
a lack of heart. It
But
was a lack of passion.
That's exactly
It
what
was a lack. They just weren't in it.
It was lack of heart from
Yeah.
the players. And the problem with it is the coaches can't get on the team.
I mean, we had enough talent to win a national championship. We just sure didn't
Look
play
how
like
many
we
players
wanted.
got recruited in the NFL. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah.
Right.
We lost a lot of people
I
in
mean,
the NFL.
Tons.
Just as much
Matter of fact,
as-
had one of the best seasons recruiting wise.
Mhm.
And so it's like
And we end up in the Pinstripe Bowl, 14 degrees, in a snow blizzard in Yankee Stadium,
Yeah.
playing Penn State, who basically was ranked number 2 and ranked number 4, and we're in Pinstripe Bowl. Crazy, man, just crazy. Yep. Got some people coming in. All right. Come on in. So getting close, Mike. I can smell it. I've been waiting for it. It just seems like it takes forever, Nelson. We're just boom. We're
It
there.
is quick.
And then we just slow down. I
It
mean,
does do that.
a couple more weeks, we'll be having too much to talk about.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's what we want.
I mean,
This is a tough season.
it was kind of like in June, we had the World Cup. Then you get, what else are we talking about? There's
Yes.
not a lot going on.
Well, World Cup was
Especially-
interesting. First time. I mean, literally went to Clemson and watched one soccer game. We won the national championship that year. One soccer game because I was like, oh my goodness. But I actually started watching it and started enjoying it though because
I really got into the
I
world.
appreciated a lot of the these guys are in tremendous condition. I mean,
Well, I'm glad Omar told us to cover this, the World Cup, because it really got me involved this year.
Yeah, it did.
It really got me interested in it. I learned a lot. I mean, you can throw out something on football, I tell you everything. You take me to sports trivia and soccer, I'm not that knowledgeable, but I learned more in the last 90 days or so than I've learned in 57 years on the
Well,
planet.
years ago, somebody told me, said, if you look at hockey, if you like hockey,
Yeah.
and the rules in hockey and soccer are the same, it's just a much bigger field, which is very true,
Yeah.
and not nearly as many fights, but a lot of tripping and stuff.
Well,
But other than that, they said if you look at that, icing, things like that, the same as offsides, things like that. They said those things are the same.
well,
And they are.
yeah. Well, and also, I mean, you didn't see any fat guys out there. Your
Come
cardio,
on.
your cardio, you
Yeah,
got to
no
be
way.
in good shape. Your cardio, you had some guys that look like they could run marathons.
5 minutes.
There's a big bill, long, and there's not a lot of pauses until the ball goes out of bounds. There's a little halftime they have. That was just interesting. Congratulations to Spain. I was pulling for Argentina. USA went a lot more than we thought they'd go.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
What I loved is the reaction from all the Europeans or everybody from all over the world that came to the United States was like, man, we have been totally deceived.
yeah, and it brought,
the U.S. is the
it
nicest
brought a
place.
lot of not only revenue into the United States, but it brought a bunch of love into the United States and America and how good
And
we
they
got.
said that no matter where you went over in the country,
These other countries appreciated
the people embraced them so well.
the life that we had and the way we were embraced. I mean, they're singing the national anthem and they're singing
Our
Sweet
friends was talking about,
Caroline
man,
at the bar.
everywhere you go, you see American flags and everything.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, we can't even do that here.
Well, even when they played the World Cup finals, which the United States went in, they had a lot of American stuff going on.
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
So it's just great.
Oh, you should.
So, all right, predictions. Okay. What do you got going on in college football? Who do you see the teams pulling it out? national championship this year?
That's a good question, right
I
there.
like to see how Indiana. I mean, they got them ranked 6. They lost a lot of people, but I think they're going to be in the mix. I think they.
I don't think they're going to be in the
Well, I think they may make it the Final Four, the semifinals.
they may make the semifinals. I don't think they'll make the final.
They got Ohio State number
It's hard to
one.
say.
Rightfully
Ohio
so.
State is always going to be a dark horse. They're always going to be there. They're always.
Well, you can't count Georgia out. They're always in there.
Georgia is one of those teams that you're right, and they're going to be because they're a good
Well,
team.
Kirby Smart, man. He
is smart.
Yeah,
He
he's a
is
hell of a
smart.
coach. And I mean, they got like we talked about before. It's a good rivalry. I don't know why we don't play them every year. And it's similar campuses. I was down there just recently after we left the Braves game. Went down to Sanford Field. Very similar. I mean, it seems like they're a little bit bigger. Clemson's a little bit more communalized, but very similar universities. It's not that far of a drive down to Uga.
No,
It's
closer to Georgia.
So instead of putting Notre Dame
than
on
it
our,
is to
Yeah,
South Carolina,
we ought to play them every year. I
Well,
don't know why we don't.
because they're in a different conference.
Well, we play somebody in a different conference.
Yeah, but South Carolina is a state thing. That's
Yeah.
why that is.
So they had the ACC predictions, preseason predictions. They had Clemson come in at 4th. I don't know. I'm thinking 3rd or 2nd. I think we're going to do a lot better than a lot of people.
Third or second, maybe
Yeah.
first.
You got big bad Miami, but I
I mean-
don't know why, Mike. I just feel it, man.
Clemson might surprise us this year, and I really hope so.
They
because
got
I
Miami.
I don't want to come out and
They
say
got
now that
Miami.
we're going to be on top.
Yeah.
You got to show me. And
They got Miami coming in number 1 in the ACC. I don't know why. We're playing at Death Valley. I know Vegas is having us lose. I don't know what the spread is, but I'm just having a feeling that Clemson's going to take down mighty Miami Hurricanes at Death Valley this year.
I would love to see it.
But the big game is the game I wouldn't bet on is the LSU game. God, there's nothing I'd rather happen than us go down there and beat Lane Kiffin and LSU. But I wouldn't put my money on it, man.
Well, we have a little bit of a revenge factor this year.
I think Vegas has got them by 14.5 or something like that.
I think that I think it'll be closer than that, and I don't know where it'll be. I'd love to say Clemson's going to come out and win it, but I don't know that. I think the LSU is a very loaded team. LSU may be one of those teams that's in the mix, so it's very possible.
I met the defensive back. I went over to I was over at Sassy's Thursday, and Jokaski Hydration Bar and Grill. Remember we did a show with them?
Yeah.
So I went up there to go talk to her, and she's giving an IV to this guy, and he had all this Clemson stuff on. And he looked official, and I'm like, he's like, "What do you do?" And I said, "Well, I own 2 sports networks." I said, "Well, what do you do?" He said, "Well, I'm the defensive back coordinator." And we got to talk a little bit about football and how, on defense, Clemson is reloaded.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, Sammy Brown's back. Will Hype's back. Will Hype's probably, they didn't give him a lot of respect coming in last year. He, as far as any player, he made more impact than any defensive player we had on the squad.
Absolutely.
Jeremiah Alexander's back again, so we're pretty stout there. So I'm just ready to get the damn ball spotted. Let's kick off. Let's I just can't wait. And once it starts, it needs to slow down.
A little more time.
Slow down. So College Avenue is blocked off completely.
Oh, absolutely. I was down that way.
You can't even.
I was down there last week.
Yeah,
they
did
I
like
was
2
in
weeks ago.
Clemson, and I went to go through, and I actually was coming from Seneca, and I was coming, and I was able to cut.
Yeah,
through,
you got to come in.
and then all of a sudden, I had to go through the back roads because the whole place was just completely blocked off, and I was like,
Yeah, I had to turn up there by
I had
that
to reroute.
that hotel. What do you call that hotel? That real nice hotel. And go around the little corner, and then you got one way coming in and out. And I parked the car. I'm sitting there talking down to Sassy. I said, all of a sudden the police guy comes in, and I said, "You going to write me a ticket?" He said, "Nah, I got you, man." So last time I was over, I got a ticket. So they will give you a ticket if you don't put your little name and card in there. They got a little camera out there. I came out and had a picture of the ticket, my license plate, and ticket on my front windshield. So what they're doing down there is I don't agree with what they're doing. Of course, I don't make the decisions down there. Instead of making the road wider, they're making the road smaller where you can't park on College Avenue, and the sidewalks will become bigger. That's what all that is. Make the sidewalk bigger. Just probably killing the businesses down there.
Probably is, but at the same time, I understand it. I really do.
Speaking about businesses and what we do, and also about Eric C. and Businesses for Liberty, shout out to Eric, my man, patron, his birthday yesterday. This guy is killing it.
Yeah,
He's killing it, man.
Yeah, he is.
Some people just have that it factor. Some people have that certain charisma, Elvis had it.
I've got it.
Mike's got it. Of course, I got it.
Josh got it.
But he's just got that certain charisma, that certain spark, that Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, whatever. He's a patriot. But he's bringing businesses together. We partner with him. So if you come in with a sponsorship with us, not only will we have you on the Open Sports Network and I Believe Art, we're also going to be advertising for Business for Liberty. He's in 23 states.
Yeah, he is.
And I wake up every day. You in this group? I mean,
I'm not only because of what I do.
Yeah. So
I mean, if I was doing more of a local,
no, I mean
business,
Facebook. You just follow him on Facebook.
Oh, I follow him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I do.
Every day he's got new sponsors coming.
Yeah,
he's tearing it up.
He really is.
The guy is a visionary. The guy is a one in a lifetime dude. I knew it.
And he wants Patriots. That's what he wants. He wants Patriots.
He does a great interview.
He does. I watched the interview.
He's got a great personality. You know, this guy's going to be a success. Well, he's building.
He already is.
He founded that thing. I think he's only like 36.
Yeah, he's not old.
He's still a young guy, but he's building something special there. And we're going to be doing a show with him, going down to Charleston. For the first time we've ever done a show in Charleston.
Nice, nice.
So me and Tam just gonna get like an Airbnb in down there and make it a weekend. Just go and do a show with him. I would, Charleston Southern and South Carolina State. I'll have to learn about those two teams. I don't know a lot about them. I just know Clemson plays them every once in a while. And so, what else we got? We still hadn't heard anything from the Nick Saban thing, the NIL deal. I know he went to Congress. He's supposed to.
You're not going to hear anything about this year.
I mean, it could take a year or two.
Yeah, you're not going to hear anything this year.
We hadn't heard anything about the Golding thing.
Actually, that one, he was like, he pointed everything over to his legal department and was like, that's what they're for, blah, blah, blah. He looked terrible.
Yeah.
Did
you hear their interview when they're doing the SEC? He basically just skirted around the issue worse than
he pointed everything
worse than Hillary Clinton did when she was talking about her email.
He didn't look as bad as Fauci did, but he looked almost as bad.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
What color's your tie? I plead the fifth.
What color's the carpet?
Come on, man.
Well, that's go from there.
Come on.
But he did. He looked bad because he really had nothing to say because he knew he was guilty. And
well, here's the thing. We're not supposed to get into politics, but I don't care. I know where I stand. You like me, don't. I'm a conservative.
You already know where I stand.
I'm a patriot. But the thing is Biden. We'll go real quick on this politics. We'll get back over to sports because we're not a political news station. But Biden pardoned him, but that's only federally. So Florida, since he resides in Florida, Florida's going to prosecute him probably.
Oh, I saw that.
So the pardon did not come.
Well, first of all,
state-wise, it's only federal.
First of all, there was something that was done, and I forget 18 something, but where they said that if you have a pardon, you cannot plead the fifth. Mm-hmm. It is illegal.
Yeah, that's illegal. But also, he's not. The pardon wasn't consistent on a state basis.
What I'm going with that is, if you plead the fifth, your pardon is now null and void.
Yeah.
So
he's in contempt of court.
Right. So if he pleads the fifth, his pardon becomes null and void, and they can actually press that one. But the problem
is, outlined with his second denomination, religion, politics. But yes,
I think that what's going to happen is.
All right, let's get off politics. That's it.
He asked a question.
Yeah, let's go.
And I was going to answer.
Let's dive on into the NFL. Let's dive on in.
Let's dive in.
Dive in. Okay, no more politics. All right, we'll save that for Eric and his station. Sanders and Watson. Deion Sanders, Shakur, is that Sandur? Sanders? They're battling it out in Cleveland. That's going to be interesting. Watson, I mean, Clemson legend. First couple of years, he played for a terrible team, but he did get an MVP.
Absolutely.
And then he had some scandals, and he's had injuries. And man, I don't know, man.
He blew his knee out twice.
I've always pulled for Watson, man, and so I hope he comes out and has a good season. I mean, it's going to be tough. It's going to be him and Sanders. They hadn't announced his starting quarterback. But I'd like to see Sean get in there and see Cleveland do something for once in a while. They've got a terrible team forever.
They have.
The only that's been consistently worse than Cleveland's been the Jets. K. Klubnik, good luck.
I don't even know what to say on that.
Hey, and he's making less money.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's still all right. $1.2 million.
$1.2 million. But I mean, who would have thought 10 years ago that you'd be making less money playing for the New York Jets than you would for the Clemson Tigers? That's such a time as this, such a weird era we live in.
0 cents.
0 cents. And Cade was getting paid more than offense coordinator and defense. Nobody making more money than him on Clemson was Dabo. So it's just crazy.
Yeah.
NIL is crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So
it has definitely changed football as we know it.
Denson, who we saw in spring game, go back to Clemson a little bit since we are Clemson based also. It was like the third back and quarterback. They moved him over to like a part-time wide receiver, running back position. We got Gideon Davis in the backfield, and then we got the other guy from SMU. Well, I got his name. Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson, yes.
Fastest guy in college football.
Yes.
Guy runs like a 4.240. So we got Gideon Davis, who actually, I mean, it reminds me a lot
Now,
of
the
ETN.
weird thing is, I think the next year, not this year coming up 26, but 27, 28, we're going to be stacked.
Oh yeah.
No doubt about it. We've already got.
I mean, we're building toward better things.
Yeah.
We're not on a downward. We're on an upward spiral.
Absolutely, we are.
That's offensive line was ferocious, terrible last year. Our running game, we were 127th in the nation in running.
I don't want to harp on it, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Literally, you and I talked about it at the game. We watched the player.
Yeah.
We watched him literally right in the middle of it, halfway in the middle of the route, just kind of quit running.
Well, not only
And
that,
I'm like, you can't do. What are you doing? He literally had a play at the end of the end zone. Had he gone full throttle, and he stopped.
when you talk about the games won at the line, and you talk about us being 127th in the nation, the rest of it, you can blame the running back, but not really. A lot of that starts at the line, right there, right at the trenches.
I agree.
And so, anyways, we got Harris Sewell back, we got Carter Scruggs, Colin Sander, all those guys back. Matt and Luke's done a good job, and we bring
Matt
that
Luke has
offensive.
done a very good job.
You know, we had a couple injuries there. Offensive line back and be solid in blocking. Kate was running all over the place. I think we got that part figured out. We got TJ Moore back. We got
No, we're stacked.
yeah.
I agree with that. I think
Wesco's back.
I
And
think
we got
we're going to have a much better team than we had last year, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're 9-3.
I'm going 10-2.
We might be.
And I may even go up to 11-1.
I'd love to see it. I'm not going to go there yet.
But Rowdy Tiger has us going undefeated.
Well, that's okay. Listen, I hope he's right.
Well,
I really do, but I'm not going to go there yet.
all I'm saying is, I'm not saying a lot. I'm saying we're going to be better than we were last year.
Oh, absolutely.
We've got some pieces that were missing last year we brought together. I love the Chad Moore's hire. I love the razzle dazzle. I think it'll be switching up the game calling, make it a little. Well, he's not afraid to go for it. It's got
Chad Moore was a really good hire because he already was familiar with it. He already built the program. He came back through. He left to better himself. I understand all that. But then when the opportunity for him to come back was because the truth is the offensive coordinator position that just did not pan out.
Yeah, no.
And so when it
that did not pan out the way we thought it
did
would.
not pan out nearly what he should have. And so when Chad came back, it's
And I think
a good opportunity.
Tom Allen, we got the missing pieces. We loaded back up in the backfield. I met the backfield defensive coordinator coach this week, and we got a couple of those missing pieces. And I think the defense is going to be better this year.
Yes,
We struggled last year. And plus, you got TJ Moore and Wesco. They're back, and the most interesting thing for me is going to be the quarterback situation. Is Chris B going to be able to come in and take the reins and do?
he's going to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
Period. He's
But I
gonna be the
think
quarterback.
Tate Reynolds is their future.
They said that they I don't. I think that
Well, Chris is going to start. I think Tate's a true freshman. I mean,
Tate,
years ago.
you're right.
Tate
you're right.
Reynolds, yeah.
Yeah, but that's 2 years down the road. So that's 2028.
We'll see. We're 1-4. I think Chris is coming out. Tate's coming in. Might kind of be like the Kelly Bryant, Trevor Lawrence deal. Dabo had Kelly Bryant start over Trevor Lawrence. Go figure. It's called loyalty, but loyalty to a fault, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it finally took him.
I think Vivian's going to be. He's going to be.
Yeah,
He knows the system. He plays well.
He played really good in the SMU game.
Right. He plays well.
Yeah.
He doesn't make mistakes. That's the thing that they're looking at.
Yeah, and he scrambled pretty good.
He doesn't make mistakes.
He's
Not superstar.
he didn't lose,
But he
the
is
SMU.
very consistent.
He played really good in SMU. He had
did.
great numbers.
He did.
Right around about 400 yards. The defense lost that game for us. He played exceptionally well. We should have won that game.
Right. Should have won a lot of games, but that's another story.
So, anyhow, first and third Saturday at 11:30, we'll be switching over to Sundays on college football season.
Yep.
Do the NFL. And also, we're looking for some other places to maybe we'll go over and do the Eastside Bar and Grill, Bill's Mafia. I think they do that whenever the Bills play. It'll be on Monday night or whatever. But they have a huge. She says she makes more money that night than like 3 or 4 nights combined together. But they're passionate fans over there, Bill. We'll be coming up for renewal on them too. And they come up in September.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out the dates on that a little bit.
That was one of our best shows we've ever done over there with Andy.
We'll have to change the dates a little bit and figure that out. What we're going to do between them and them. It's kind of conflicts, but we'll figure that out.
So we got 4 games sold for the LSU game. We got the Carolina game sold. And then we're wide open. We got a lot of room to maneuver some new shows in here.
Absolutely.
So let us take you to the next level. The most exciting, fastest growing sports network in the nation. Let's go.
And that brings another question to you. So what makes how does this work?
That is what works.
So when somebody comes here, how does this work for them?
Okay.
What is the benefit for them to come to you?
This right here is called a telephone. It's called an iPhone or an Android. This bad boy right here runs your life. You don't believe it? Just leave your house and see if you get about 2 miles down the road and don't have to come back and get it.
Oh, I work
now,
on
back in the day.
I work on my phone all the time.
Back in the day, you had a pager if you were cool. Or the cool crowd. They paged you, and then you had to have a quarter to go call somebody.
I had a BlackBerry.
So what I'm getting at is this. You think about something. You're in town. You want a good sports bar to go to. You don't turn on the TV at 2:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday and hope the Hall of Fame Sports Bar and Grill's coming on. You don't, you're buying a car. You don't go home at 3 o'clock, turn it on Channel 4 and hope a Toyota commercial comes on. First of all, you think about it. So when you talk about digital marketing, when you talk about word of mouth marketing, when you talk about that personal touch that we give our customers, it's all about digital. It's all about SEO, search engine optimization. It's about streaming. It's about the shows we do, the articles we do. We publish you on both websites with a sliding commercial that links back to your website. 80% of all buying decisions are done online.
So basically, you have a landing page that come back.
Yeah, we got the Ultimate Sports Network. We got I Bleed Orange, and now we do stuff for Business for Liberty. Yeah, and then we include them in the articles. We do 108 shows. Actually, we do more than that. But we do 108 shows if you count the Tuesday night that we do the podcast, and then the live shows we do on the weekend comes out about 108. So if you notice during the beginning of this podcast, we mentioned several of our sponsors.
Right.
Yeah. So we do a shout out commercial. We can do social media management, and we're just always sharing stuff. Always streaming, sharing stuff. And I like Eric's approach and what we're talking about. Is back in the day, everybody's talking about a little bit about what I'm talking about here. Everybody's talking about SEO and Google ads and Facebook ads and all this stuff. But really, to be honest with you, it's not anything better than the local touch, the word of mouth advertising. I'll tell you about Hall of Fame Sports Bar. You tell him.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's kind of bringing everything together. That's
why we went to Charleston. That's all we did was we went online. And we looked at restaurants that were in the area that we have never been to.
Yeah.
And I specifically went to those restaurants because I wanted to go to different places. I didn't want to go to the same old spot. I didn't want to go to Shem Creek, no offense.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to the same spots. I wanted different places we have never been to.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we did was we looked online and found places that were off the beaten path a little bit. And we enjoyed it because it was fun.
Yeah. And so anyways, you look at ESPN, they go out to the football stadium. Of course, who pays ESPN? Coca-Cola. Usually they're paid by the big guys.
Absolutely.
If we ever got Coca-Cola, it'd be great, but that ain't going to happen. Maybe one day.
Ingles, we're still looking at that.
We're looking at Ingles.
Come on
They
down.
do a lot. I'll talk to them. We're going to have to go up to Black Mountain outside Asheville. But if you think about it, they go to the stadium and they got the big time advertisers and stuff, and they do the commercials and they pay them millions of dollars.
Still need a good.
So what we do is you got 80% of America being small business, 20% of America being big corporations like Coca-Cola, AT&T, Verizon, all these big companies.
Oh, yeah.
They've got 80% of the money. So what we do is we level the playing field. We give you the local touch, constantly in your face, shouting you out, promoting you locally, and you don't have to spend an arm and a leg with us. And you get a better return. You can. I mean, we'll take it, but I mean, we'll market for a fraction of the cost. Most people don't have the money to advertise for the Super Bowl, $1 million something for a 2-minute commercial. And not only that, I mean, you don't really notice.
First of all, nobody can do that.
Yeah, but your average commercial, you notice when you're at home watching TV, you can probably tell me what you watched on TV last night. You can't tell me one commercial you saw, because when a commercial comes on, you look at your phone, you go in the kitchen, get you something to eat, you go to the bathroom. That if a commercial comes on, I'm just wanting to go through so I can get back to my program.
Yeah, I usually that's when I go take a bio break.
Yeah.
or do something.
It's
Yeah,
frustrating. Well, YouTube, it was something that's pre-recorded. You can fast forward the commercials, but if it's live, you got to sit there and watch the commercial.
exactly.
So in other words, when you're thinking about something, you're wanting to buy something like that shirt you're telling me about, I'm gonna Google it. I'm looking to buy some better equipment for podcasts and our shows, and I go online. I'm gonna order some stuff online. We'll have some good equipment for the LSU game.
So what all? All right. So you said you got Charleston ahead now. When is that going to be?
That's October 10th.
October 10th. Nice.
Yeah, we don't have a time and a place yet. We just know Charleston. But it'll be one of the business for Liberties and Oblate Orange. They're going to come in and do a dual sponsorship, and we're going to be in some business. I don't know which one yet.
Nice.
But there are plenty of them down there. Probably, hopefully, a restaurant, bar, and grill, maybe a sports bar down there. Because it's going to be on Saturday, and so I'm excited about that. And then be the weekend to get away and be bye week.
Yeah.
No pressure.
There you go.
We ought to win that game. Clemson ought to win bye week. You remember like last? They always do that. Beat Duke, beat Carolina, beat Virginia. Last year it's like beat bye week.
Yeah. Well, at least
Somebody said we lost bye week last year.
Oh well. Yeah. Well, we might have.
So bye week be October 10th, and so El Jalapeno talked to one of the owners, and they are buying out some of the El Humidors. I think the only one that he's keeping is the one in Central. So we're probably going to be doing a show out there.
In Central?
No, probably the one in Clemson.
Okay.
So there's a place called El Jalapeno.
Yeah.
I know the jalapeno. Well, he's cousins or brothers or something with Carlos, who owns El Humidor. He's selling them the other three. Carlos is keeping one, and they want to do a show. But they think football is soccer.
Football is soccer to them.
We
now can talk about soccer a little bit, but
honestly, we got it wrong. Because football should be handball. And soccer should be. The soccer you can't use your hands. It's football.
I don't just call it tackle.
I don't know. But we call it soccer. They call it football.
In Great Britain, they call it rugby, which is not the same exactly, but it's pretty close. They call it the tackle is a scrum, and so. But, hey, that's okay. Football will always be football.
That rugby, man, that's a crazy sport.
It is a very insane sport.
I was dating this girl back in the '90s, and her sister got married up in Highlands Inn, and they're LSU.
All I'm gonna say is that when I was at Clemson, in my brother's fraternity, was a fellow by the name of Luke. So he was in the rugby club.
These guys party.
And these guys, party, but they ain't right in the head either.
No, let me tell you what happened.
They've been
So we had.
too many times.
I don't know if you ever been to Highlands. It's nice up there. It's real ritzy. You gotta have money. You gotta have money.
I cover that area.
Yeah, Lonnie Anderson, Burt Reynolds used to have a house up there, and a lot of millionaires, a lot of nice stuff up there. And the Highlands Inn's really. So we had the wedding there and everything, and of course, I stayed over at Charlotte's house. Her mom had a house up there. So the rugby team, he played on the rugby team at LSU.
Right.
They had all these Louisiana rugby guys up there. So Charlotte's mother got a call the next day. They were damaged. They ransacked that hotel. It was like a rock band stayed there, man. They had holes in the wall.
Yeah, that's.
You got a call the next day. Said,
that's gonna get expensive.
Yeah. You better get your credit card out. We got a problem here.
But that's like thousands of dollars.
Well, rugby's like football without pads.
Pretty much.
There's a lot of blood, A lot of blood. 34 days, 7 hours, 38 minutes, and 12.3 seconds. Spot the damn ball. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's get that pigskin. Let's go.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. I can't wait. I can't believe it's August 1st. I can feel it, man. I woke up, I can feel it. I'm more alive now. I got more energy. It's not as hot today as it's been. Thank God, man. It's
because you had a second cup of coffee.
I've only had one cup, really.
Oh, I'm just checking.
I thought Ashley and her boyfriend come down here, but I don't see her. Shout out to her birthday. What else we got going on? Any breaking news?
Not really. No, this is the off season right now. Right now they're playing poker. It tells you what's going on the screen right now. So, when you have poker at a sports bar, it's tells you how much.
It may be fun to play poker, but to watch it on TV.
Yeah, I know.
You got paint drying over here, and you got poker over here. What's more exciting?
And you got golf.
The guys over here to play.
And golf is fun to play, but I don't really want to watch it.
here's the funny thing about golf and tennis. I like to play golf, I like to play tennis, but okay, NASCAR. I will not watch NASCAR unless it's Daytona.
Oh, I'll watch NASCAR sometimes.
Well, I watched when Earnhardt were racing.
Oh,
but if it's a Daytona 500, I'm watching. Okay, and if it's the Masters, I'm watching. But I won't watch any other golf.
I'll watch Harbortown too. But you're right. You're right about that.
There she is.
Oh my Lord! Look at her.
Got Georgia Bulldogs.
Sorry about that. Disgusting.
We got her Stockton. I see it. Now here we got a Ohio State fan here too.
Yeah. We got a Buckeye.
Oh, you got Buckeye shoes. I didn't wear my Clemson shoes. Welcome to the most exciting, fastest growing sports network in the nation. Hey, nice to meet you. You want to go give the dog shout out? Get on camera.
Nice.
Come on.
Have you already done your thing?
No, we're live right now.
Here.
Remember that time she got on the camera with us?
Oh, yeah.
Give a dog. Tam, this is for you. Go dog. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy
Our
birthday.
ratings just plummeted, by the way. I'm just going to say our ratings just went down.
All right. I lost the train of thought. So anyways.
No, there isn't a whole lot going on right now. I mean, right now they're doing some batting practice. I don't even know what's going on with that screen.
Well,
I mean, that just tells you
we
what's
got the
going
NFL
on.
training camp. They're going around to all the training camps. And I hate it because I live in Spartanburg. I hate they taking it out of Spartanburg. That was all Jerry Richardson's deal.
Oh, yeah.
Because he played for Furman. Basically, there would be no Carolina Panthers if it wasn't for Jerry Richardson.
Absolutely.
You know the story on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he played for Walker, went to the NFL, got hurt. A guy named Bill Bradshaw, not Terry Bradshaw, also played in the NFL from Spartanburg. He got injured. They came back to Spartanburg. There's a third guy involved. I forgot his name. They sat down to a meeting to start a 15-cent hamburger joint. And the other guy says, nah, that would never work. I'm out. It's on Kennedy Street. It used to have the original Hardee's over there up until about 15 years ago. And anyways, they started the first Hardee's. And they just made a ton of money. And then they started Spartan Foods.
Didn't they make Denny's?
Denny's, yeah.
Yeah, Denny's.
Well, what happened was he had El Poco Loco. He had Quincy Steakhouse. Remember them?
Yes.
He had the Hardee's. So it's called Spartanburg. It's called Spartan Foods. So that's the big tower. It was originally Spartan Foods. Denny's was out in California. They bought out Denny's, and now it's the Denny's tower. So, like any big company, at one time or another, they go through a chapter 12, chapter 5, whatever, restructuring.
Right.
He had a lot of stock, and he always said, I want to bring a football team to the Carolinas.
Chapter 11.
Huh?
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11. So he sold all his stock, and about a week later, he's on TV and said, we're looking for a name, like a mascot like the Panthers, and we're bringing a football team to the Carolinas. We're going to play. We're building a stadium in Charlotte because Spartanburg's not the town to have an NFL team.
No.
Charlotte would be a much better fit. So they played the first 2 seasons over in Clemson, if you remember.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So Clemson's had a lot of interesting stuff. They've had the Rolling Stones. They've had the Panthers play there. Now they've had George Strait and who was the other guy? Morgan, who's the guy that played at Clemson? Morgan, the band.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen was there, so they're getting in a lot of concerts now.
They had Bocephus there.
Yeah, he's been there. Not recently.
No, but they did. I was there when they had him. I just said they had him. I didn't say when it was.
You're not having your normal drink.
I'm not drinking it right now.
So, Hall of Fame Sports Bar and Grill, the most exciting sports bar and grill in the upstate.
531 Wade Hampton.
Voted by fans, voted by customers. It's the #1 sports bar and grill in the upstate of South Carolina.
Yep.
You can arguably in the state of South Carolina. You got the SO Club over there. Give it a good run for its money. But as far as upstate, Greenville, Spartanburg, this is the place to go. 34 TVs. You got multiple sporting events going on at one time.
Oh, yeah. They have
got
an
an outdoor deck.
over here in front, and they got one in the back. So just
Yeah,
nice
and it's got a little overhang in the back, and you got couches out there. So when the weather's cooler in the fall, that's the place to be in the back. So, or you can, right out here, right on Wade Hampton, you see cars go by. So perfect location. And they got a menu. They got the Barry Sanders, the Dallas Cowboys, the Emmitt Smith. They got basically meals named after sports teams. They got the Dallas Cowboys, the Atlanta Falcons, stuff like that. They got Deion Sanders burger. So they got an interesting menu. They always got something going on. They got Flexo, used to be the engineering guy. So the guy who did this pack used to be the engineering guy for Green Day.
Yes.
He also did our commercials for the dinner company dinner.
Oh, yeah, he's up there too. Yeah, he's absolutely great. He does a great job. He stand out. He just does. They treat us like royalty. They really do. So just do a great job. You need to come by and check them out here, though. They have Chad does a great job of it at the bar.
We're actually on TV. He's got a little TV commercial set up for us. We come in here, we're on TV.
And this is a good little crowd in here right now. So
yeah, when it,
except for the dog fan sitting in front of us over here. But other than that,
we got a dog fan and Ohio State fan.
Yeah, but he's calm. That's okay.
But it's still ABC to me. ABB, right? Anybody but Bama.
Anybody but Bama.
Anybody but Bama. Anybody but Bama. ABB. All right.
Bama doesn't really bother me now because they're not the same as they were. So they don't bother me the same.
They always had a good team. I mean,
I'm not saying they don't. And
say what you want to about Nick Saban, but
Nick Saban was the bomb.
Until somebody passes him, he's the GOAT.
He is. Absolutely is. Whatever you do, charge her extra.
So, yeah. So, Dabo, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I've been talking about on a podcast. I think, you don't get a pass just because you won 2 national championships. Just because you're a head coach of a football game doesn't mean you can live in yesterday in the past.
True.
And there's a lot of talk about what he's done, and we all appreciate that. I love Dabo. I'm not a Dabo hater when I go on my little Dabo rant. I'm just saying we want to know what you're doing here now.
I'm just going to say it depends on when the rant is because he gets pretty vicious at times.
Here's the deal.
You cannot say you don't. Now you are you
only can a head football coach get away with this. Look what I did 3 years ago. Look what I did 4 years ago. You can't come to the Hall of Fame and say, well, I was the employee of the month 4 years ago, but I'm not going to do a crappy job. You've got, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? I love Dabo. I've met him several times. I've got his autograph 3 different times.
I do.
But it's kind of like if he's at the point where he wants to retire, that's fine. But it's kind of like Muhammad Ali.
He's not ready to retire. Here's the thing about it: he can't. You again. Last year was one of those years. You cannot put if you're not. That you can't if they don't have the heart.
Mm-hmm.
How do you put the heart in the players?
It all comes back. I like we're the underdog. I like we're disrespected. I like when Dabo used to get upset and go in. He used to go in rants. We would win a game and go back in the rankings. Remember that?
Yes.
We'd beat a Citadel by 30 points, and we didn't beat them in those, so we're going to go back. And we were disrespected back then. That's when we play better. That's when we had our best seasons.
Oh, I think we're going to do plenty of that this year.
I don't like the complacent Dabo. I like the pissed off Dabo.
I do too.
The pissed off.
Well, no, that's legit.
The pissed off Dabo wins us games.
That's legit. Yeah, I think that is very legit.
So, I hope he gets a little bit of that fire back. And it's all going to come down to heart, man, because we got the talent. We had the talent last year. We had no heart last year.
We did.
We didn't play with heart last year.
No,
and it all goes back to my favorite story of all time, 30 for 30.
Yes.
NC State Cinderella story. They were not the best team.
Are you going back to the Valvano story?
Oh, I love that story. The dude comes down from New York. This weird accent. Nobody liked the guy.
Oh, he was
and
awesome.
So
Jimmy
V took him in there before they even started practice. He got up on a ladder and he cut the net down.
Yeah, he did.
He envisioned. He saw the future. He's like a visionary.
Well, and to be honest,
and he said
that's what Dabo did.
That's what Dabo did. I'm sitting there. I run home to see who our new coach is. It's Dabo. I'm like, what in the world? Who's this guy? And he got up there and gave like a Martin Luther King, a JFK, a Jim Bob Bennett speech. He goes, we hadn't had a national championship in 30-something years, but I'm telling you, it may not be this year. It may not be next year, but it's coming soon. And it came pretty soon.
It did.
Right after Todd's point, after that 4th and 16. What a turning point that was, man.
Yes, it did.
That was the last time we beat LSU.
Yeah.
So we're due.
Oh, we're due.
We're 0-2 in the last 2 games we've had.
But it's going to be. Last year was kind of embarrassing, but I think this year we're gonna. I think Lane Kiffin's got a little more. He's got. I think it's a different team this year. Is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think.
We'll hang with them a lot better than they.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of people. Even though we lost people in the NFL draft, we got a lot of good people back.
Oh, we're loaded. There's no doubt about it. I'm not worried about that aspect of it. And I think that
You talk about.
I think Chad's going to. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to it. I think Chad's going to do a great job. I think Chad.
Well, you talk about tough environment, man. It's going to be, LSU down there, and what they call it Death Valley. You can't hear down there. I was surprised last year's LSU game. We went to the Clemson LSU game, and there were a lot of LSU fans. Say what you want to, we were down in the SO Club, tailgate and so on. Pretty cool fans. I mean, till the game starts.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, anyways.
It's funny now. One day, back in the day when I was in the mortgage industry, I worked with a lady who was a Gamecock person to win all the games. Yeah. And I asked her, I said, what's the worst team? She said, LSU would be on without a shadow of a doubt. She said, their fans are terrible. Well, no, that's what she said. No, that's what she said.
Ohio State.
What was that about Ohio State?
Well, I mean, and I know
Ohio State fan front of me.
I know you get on me. I'll pull for the dogs as long as I.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, and I mean,
they're
Georgia's very similar to Clemson in the campus and the environment.
We're much nicer. We're much nicer people. We're not, and we have prettier colors that aren't that black and red.
Well, talking about LSU. They're Tiger, we're Tiger, and they were making fun of our mascot. If you look at their mascot and ours is a hell of a lot better mascot.
Absolutely.
Their mascot looks like some kind of cartoon creature or something. Tigger. Remember Tigger? Doesn't look like Tigger. It looks very feminine.
The LSU Tigger. I like that.
And they were saying ours looked bad. All right. Who's got a better mascot? LSU Tiger mascot or Clemson Tiger mascot? Which is better? Oh, he looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, but that's an Ohio State fan. What is Ohio State fan know?
Clemson's green eye one.
Yeah, he's got green eyes.
Clemson?
It's coming from dog.
I don't even remember.
I mean,
I don't remember what color his eyes are. I know
she's been drinking. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just
so who do y'all
go back to drinking?
Who do y'all play first game? Some Tennessee Tech or something?
He's asking a Georgia fan who they play. She doesn't know.
Tennessee Tech? School of the Blind.
Tennessee School for the Blind. Yeah, that makes more sense. Tennessee.
So you got ESPN game day. You got ESPN game day down there in LSU, Clemson. But
who's Ohio State play first game?
Play like Dayton. Y'all play like Dayton or something?
Yeah, but they're not playing like the school for the seeing blind, right? Yeah, okay.
Y'all play like Dayton. I think Dayton or somebody.
See, our first game is LSU at least. You can't even argue that. It's our second game.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the first week's schedule, only good games Clemson, LSU. I mean, Georgia's playing.
It's the only game.
Yeah, nobody's playing anybody. Alabama's playing Wofford or something. I mean, go Terriers. Go Spartanburg Terriers.
What was that year that Furman played? What was it, Michigan or somebody like that? And
Wofford made it.
And Furman played like Michigan or whatever, and they beat them. And they beat them.
They beat Michigan. They did.
Yeah, they did.
No, the funniest thing. I remember where I was when 9/11 happened. Ball State. Yeah, I remember where I was when 9/11 happened.
That's right. I
remember where I was when Reagan got shot. Certain things you remember, right? I remember where I was when the Citadel beat Carolina.
It was a Citadel. Yeah,
I was in Woodruff, South Carolina, coming out with a Little Caesars pizza. I turned the radio on, and they said the Citadel just upended
As a matter of fact, I don't think Furman beat Michigan. I think Michigan ended up winning that game, but it was really
went into overtime or something.
They won it. It was Citadel beat South Carolina.
The biggest upset ever was what Appalachian State beat Alabama, or they beat Michigan.
That's who it was.
They beat Appalachian State. Appalachian State.
That's who it was.
It was like the first game of the year.
But I'm gonna say what you want to say about Appalachian State. That is a mean team. They're a lot meaner team.
We went to their game. I went when they played at Clemson about 4 years ago. They got a good fan base.
They do.
I mean, we were surrounded by Appalachian State fans.
Oh no, that's a good team.
Yeah,
that really is a good team. Yeah. They have a good fan base, and they look. They play to win. You got to beat them. You're just showing up. It's not good enough.
All right, so we appreciate everybody that follows us, share, like. Oh yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Not only
What is the YouTube channel, Josh?
the Ultimate Sports Network YouTube. You just go to YouTube, put in the Ultimate Sports Network, will come up. Also, I Bleed Orange. We stream this both places, and then when we do a Clemson podcast,
Yeah, but you want to land on both pages,
Yeah.
not just one.
We're in the top 90% of all subscribers on our I Bleed channel. We're working our way up. We just started the Ultimate Sports Network back in May.
Yeah.
So we're fairly new. A lot of people that watch our shows, it's free. It's free. It's free. A lot of
I
people
believe you
watch
said
it.
it's free.
I'm telling you, it's free. It helps us out. It helps us sponsor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. So you got 5,000 people watching a
You know, that one right
particular
there.
show.
See it.
They don't all subscribe. So just hit it. It helps us. It helps the sponsors out. It helps us grow. The best is yet to come. We're just getting started. We're picking momentum. We're excited. We're 34 days, 7 hours, 38 minutes, 12.3 seconds to kickoff.
Actually, it's 33 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's probably 6 hours now. So we've been live more than 38 minutes. All right. So where we go? What are you gonna pick, Clemson? 10-2.
I'm going
9-3.
9-3, but believe me, there's a caveat.
I'm gonna go
there.
10-2, and I'm gonna be Miami. I don't know who.
I'm going to go with a caveat there, but we can
Trust
easily
me.
go-
I hope we beat
Hey,
LSU, but I'm not picking that game.
we can go 10-2. I'm not going to go 10-2. I will go 9-3.
So I got. Let me think for a second.
And to be honest, you can
Wait,
say what you want
yeah,
to-
I
and-
put-
and quit being naysayers,
I
those
put-
of y'all
I
out
put-
there, because even if we go,
I put Georgia and Ohio State in the national championship.
no.
Go Dogs.
Now I will, as much as I despise Ohio State,
Clemson will make the
back in my Woody Hayes days.
I was there for the Woody Hayes
As
game.
much as I despise Ohio State, I will say this: Ohio State will always be
Oh yeah.
in that running because they have got a phenomenally good program. They really do. I don't like Ohio State.
I just think you need a new
but
mascot.
they are a good. They are. Well,
They
are what they are.
Huh?
I learned about the mascot.
Brutus.
Brutus, the
Buck-
Buckeye.
He only grows in Ohio.
Oh really?
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
And he's
Okay.
poison.
Okay.
You can't roast him like a Chester.
Oh, okay.
Well, you could.
You can't eat it, can you? It's just a. I've got
So
I've got Dallas.
Ohio State
I've got-
is a poisonous tree.
I've got- look.
a poisonous nut. Poison
I've
nut.
got the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl, and the Bills win.
So what they're saying is Ohio State fans are nuts, and they're poisonous. Okay, got
It's a
it.
poisonous nut. Okay. Okay.
Well, whenever you see an Ohio State fan around here, you know they're nuts because they're stupid enough to put their flags out like that, knowing they're going to get their whole place rolling. So, as I say, I rest my case.
So you from Ohio, but you live in Nashville now? Okay.
Oh, that at least explains it.
Nashville's a beautiful city. You ever been to a Vanderbilt game? No. They beat Alabama. Remember they beat Alabama? Only in Nashville, only in college football can you tear the goalpost down, take it down to down Main Street, Nashville, throw the Cumberland River. Nobody gets arrested.
Say what you want to, but
That's
I will
beautiful.
give the Commodores tremendous credit on that Vanderbilt. That was awesome. That
Well,
was absolutely fantastic.
I like their quarterback that
I'm
started
sorry,
running
that
his
was
mouth.
awesome. I think,
Yeah.
and they got fined $100,000, but they were like best $100,000 we ever seen.
Oh yeah, they wrote that
I mean,
check. And they were
no
glad.
question about
Glad
it.
to write that check. I
Well
love
worth
that.
it.
Yeah.
Well worth it. The excitement they brought back there was fantastic.
And it was I
But
think
that's what makes college football so much fun.
Nick
All the
Saban.
decisions.
Nick Saban went.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was Nick Saban already left. He was at ESPN Game Day, and they're doing the pick.
Oh,
And
that
Nick-
was-
and he-
but
and Nick Saban says
he cut
he
the
says
throat of
Vanderbilt-
Alabama when he did that.
he goes
That was
Vanderbilt's
great.
probably the worst team in the SEC, and then he ended up getting beat.
Oh, believe me,
Yeah.
I think that's one of those. If he could have taken those words back, he would have taken them back in a heartbeat. But that was great. It was like, wow. What was that you said? Forget it.
All right, you ready to land the ship?
Let's do it.
Been an
We have
hour.
no theme for this.
We're
We're
right
right
at-
work on a theme for the open.
Yeah, we got. No, we don't. We got to
Give me
come
a
up
U.
with.
Give me an S. Give me an N.
Give me a U. Give me an S. Give me an
I
N.
don't know.
USN. USN.
I
USN. Ah, go as USN.
I have no idea what he's doing. He's smoking
All
some
right.
crack.
All right. I don't know what to say. All right.
We just said it. Hey guys, all jokes. 531 Wade Hampton Boulevard. Come on down
Hall of
here.
Fame Sport Bar and Grill.
Check
It's going
them
to
out.
be rocking, kicking,
Tell
happening.
Chad that
College football is in the air. I can smell it.
We
I can
sent
feel
you.
it.
They have
I
some
mean,
specials every
It
day.
is.
Come
It
check
is
them out.
August the 1st. It is. It's close, man. We're getting close.
No, it's not. It's
We actually will have some football this month.
4 weeks to go.
Well, the regular season starts off the Thursday in August before we
They
play
got
on
soccer on the field over here now.
We're enough of that. We've been through All right, till next time. All God's children said, go with USN.
They said go
Hey,
Tigers, actually.
we appreciate it.